Hi everyone, today I'm going to explain the process of building plan submission and how we get a certificate of completion and compliance, also known as CCC. This whole process is important to make sure a building is designed, built and checked properly before its use. First of all, let's start with what is BP and why do interior design projects need it. BP stands for Building Plan Submission. It's basically the process of getting official approval from local council before starting any major renovation or construction work on a building. In interior design, not every project requires a BP. If you are doing minor changes such as repainting walls, changing lighting features or simply rearranging furniture, you usually don't need to submit a BP. However, when the work involves structural change such as extending a space, knocking down walls or changing plumbing system, submitting a BP becomes mandatory. This is because such work affects the safety and stability of the building. The council needs to review and approve the plans to make sure everything complies with building codes and regulation. To make it clear, here we try to use a case study to explain. In this case study, we are using Bangunan Tunas Utama as a case study site. In the yellow area, we only did basic interior work, nothing major or structural, so no BP submission was required here. In the green area, if we require us to make an extension of a balcony, which involves with the structural changes, therefore we had to submit a BP to get approval before starting the work. Here's the step-by-step BP submission process when interior design crosses over into construction and why official approval is needed. First, we prepare everything, the design drawings, site details, and coordinate with architects and engineers who will help to make sure the plans are technically sound. Next, we conduct a pre-consultation with the local authorities along with the PSP, principal submitting person, usually the architect or engineer. The goal is to clarify which documents and forms are needed. This helps prevent mistake or missing information on later. Once the local authorities allow us to submit our BP drawing, we will submit the full building plan online through the One Stop Center OSC system. This includes detailed layouts, safety plans, drainage, structural details and more. The council will review the plan, which usually takes around 3 to 6 months. After BP approval, we need to notify the council of the construction start date by submitting Borang B, at least 7 days before work begins. Moving forward, before construction begins, we apply for an extra permit, like if we need to use cranes or set up hoarding on site. We also pay a deposit just to ensure the project runs safely. Now the actual building work begins. It's important to follow the approved plans exactly. If there are any changes, we must update the council and get approval again. After construction is complete, the local authorities will arrange for interim inspection twice and final inspection twice to confirm that everything is safe and meets the standard. After all the inspections are done, it's time for us to apply for the CCC. So what is CCC? CCC stands for Certificate of Completion and Compliance. It's an official document proving that the construction was done properly and the building is safe to use. And how do we apply CCC? Once all the required borang are signed, the PSP submits them online to the local council. This borang includes borang G1 to borang G21 from professionals like engineers confirm the work is safe and meets the standard. After the council checks and approve everything, PSP will issue the CCC, is also called as borang F. Finally, we are done and ready to open. Once the CCC is issued, the project is officially complete. The space is now legally approved, safe and ready to use. Whether it's a cafe, shop or office, you are now confidently open your doors to the public, knowing that all the work complies with regulations and safety standards. That's all from us. Thank you for watching.